Hello friends, my name is Dane Miller.
And I am Niall Spain, and we are your fuck buddies. Dating is hard, but so are we.
We're a dating and sex advice podcast where we take your sticky sexy situations and turn them into sexy sticky situations.
Am I assuming you don't like my new catchphrase?
I pretty much just ignore what you say for the first 5 seconds of every podcast.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm sure most of our listeners do too.
I was going to introduce us as the Podcast and the Furious, which is the podcast I'm going to start.
Oh man!
Having now seen 4 of the Fast and the Furious movies,
Soon to be 5.
Soon to be 5. We're watching tonight.
Can we start the Fast and the Furious podcast?
I honestly don't know what I would say other than just
wow,
what,
wow,
what,
wow.
Yeah.
The first episode is all about that floorboard just falling out of the car
Yeah,
for no
we're
reason.
gonna get physics professors on and being
that would be amazing.
someone break down.
We'll get the people who market the NOS energy drink.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
the
instead of-
only consumable item named after a car part, apparently, according to their Wikipedia.
I'm sure there's a hubcap sandwich somewhere.
No, apparently not. Would Wikipedia lie, Dane?
It's true.
Yeah, we're just going to jump right into it.
Hell yeah, we are.
Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. No, you go first.
Ooh, daddy daycare.
It's the worst. Have you done that on the podcast yet?
I don't think so. I think I just started it the other day just to piss you guys off. You know what? I'm not even going to read the extra details on this because there's a million of them.
I just want to clarify that Niall has started saying daddy daycare as some sort of catchphrase.
Just to piss Dane off.
And it's the fucking dumbest shit. As someone who likes
Or
to
is it the
scream
best?
about daddy daycare,
Or is it the best?
it's probably the best.
So this is probably going to be a quick one.
Mhm.
This is by user Brightfoot. My 29-year-old male girlfriend, 26-year-old female, had a meltdown, pointed a loaded gun at herself, then me.
Whoa.
Now she wants to stay together. There's a lot of details. I don't even think I need to go into them. I think the most important part is that at one point after pointing the gun at him, she accidentally discharged it into the ground.
Whoa.
Yeah, she lowered it and accidentally fired it into the ground, as if that makes it any worse, because it's already pretty bad. Advice.
That's attempted murder, my dude.
Yeah, it's literally a federal offense to point a loaded gun at somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's that.
It is.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's literally attempted murder, but I feel like pointing it...
No, but it is a federal offense to point a loaded gun at somebody.
100%.
That's just not okay.
Regardless of whether she had any intention to pull the trigger or not, it's we had a question a couple weeks ago where someone had a loaded gun and accidentally fired it. Mm-hmm. It's not hard to do.
No.
And especially when tensions are running high, and if you're mentally unstable, which I assume she is,
or drunk, or
any
even
number,
adrenaline makes you a little shaky, or
Exactly.
you're crying, or you sneeze. I don't know.
Or
maybe
you
there's pepper in the air.
or you realize what you're doing and you throw it to the ground, and that sets off the fucking gun.
Yeah. Or she was gonna kill you.
Yeah, or just
You don't
straight
know.
up.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
GTFO.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
100%.
That's one of those things where there isn't even. That's why I'm not reading the details, because they don't matter, because there is no gray line here.
Unless
Unless you also had a gun
That's
on her
my-
friend who had a gun on her, and it was a cute
Mexican
standoff.
Yeah, Mexican stand-up.
Is that racist?
I don't know.
I saw you falter as you said it.
I was wondering why you weren't saying it. I was like, I don't think it is. Because I was going to say it's a Western trope, but I'm
which makes it worse.
pretty sure there's plenty of racist tropes. And
Yeah. Either way, unless it was a cute standoff for a movie scene, no.
yeah, or you pulled a gun on her first, and it was self-defense.
At which point, still GTFO, because y'all need to not point guns at each other.
And maybe give up your guns too. Maybe break up with those.
Yeah. I'd start off with that quick one, because he doesn't seem to be 100% sure if he should leave. Leave. But also, don't tell her when there's a gun near to hand, or any weapons, or anything.
Yeah, this is going to be a much more difficult situation if you guys live together.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't live together, I would say
That's like cut all ties, and
one of those things.
This is one of those times we advocate ghosting.
Yeah, ghosting's
before you yourself become a ghost.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because either way, this is going to end in or it should end in ghosting.
Yeah.
As in,
You
you have
becoming a
unfinished
ghost.
business, and you need to torment this woman because she's murdered you.
Yeah. On a more like serious side, obviously, I think we had this with somebody who had threatened suicide before.
There's nothing more serious than unfinished business and hunting someone.
That's true. On a slightly less serious note, but more serious than us joking about Mexican standoffs. Obviously, if you can get help for someone, because this is not a healthy thing to do.
Yeah.
By any stretch of the imagination. So, but like ensure your safety first and foremost.
Yep.
And then, try and get them help if you can, but don't put yourself in danger to do it.
It might be one of those things where, like, again, if you really care about this person and this was just sort of like a one-time lapse in judgment, and I say, like, there's no harm in saying, like, look, you need to go get help, and I'm not pursuing this relationship until you've sought therapy, and I know that you're in a better place, because right now, this is not going to work for me.
No.
Because I want to live.
Yeah, you almost killed me.
Yeah.
And threatened to kill yourself with a gun. Either way, just like always your own safety comes first. But if somebody does something like that, you cannot put yourself back in that situation until you're like literally 12 million % sure it's not going to happen again, which is not going to happen unless they seriously seek and get and accept help.
Yeah. Yeah. This is,
and even then, I don't know, but
this is where professional medical help really comes into play.
Yeah, but you got to get out.
Yes, but yeah.
As the titular movie says, get out.
Get out.
It's also a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Did you ever see that sequel? Or not the sequel, but the next.
Us?
Yeah.
No.
This Is Us. Or Us.
Us. This Is Us is the one with...
That's the one that makes everyone cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy from Heroes.
It's a weird-ass movie.
With his weird-ass mouth. I always want to say Wilder Valderrama or whatever, but that's the guy from...
Did you just...
70 Show?
Vomit? Are you rolling marbles
or anything?
What the
hell is Milo something? The guy from Heroes? And This Is Us?
Hero?
No, never mind.
He stops time?
Wilder Valderrama? Man, imagine how different that show would be if it was Wilbur Valderrama.
I don't know who that is.
It's Fez from the 70s Show.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I don't think he's done anything other than the 70s Show. He pigeonholed himself pretty hard with his racist portrayal of wherever he's supposed to be from.
If you don't do one right now, I'm going to do another one.
I've got another one. I've got one here. Last week we answered a bunch of questions from Agent Luxury. We still have more to pull from. I've got two more.
You are the best.
So
who wants to know?
This is the one that I skipped last week.
Oh.
Because I thought maybe a little bit more conversation. And then I didn't expect you to go on to a 35-minute TED Talk on hand jobs. So
nobody's complained so far.
This is question number 3. I know everyone is different, but do you have any advice for making him orgasm twice in a night? He has told me that no other girl has done it for him before, and I'm somewhat determined to be the first. I want him to have a really good time, so I don't want to push it and make him feel bad for not, but I also want to try every now and then. Need tips.
Can we just point out that while you're reading this question, my advice was already answered by her, because she knows her shit. Mm-hmm. She knows her shit. Yes, if you put the pressure on, that's just kiss it goodbye. You're fucked. If you're literally like, I'm going to make you come to it. Well, there are ways to do it, but in general, I think one of the most detrimental things would be to set out that as a
planting
goal.
That seed in his head, because like it's our men's brains, like
I think everyone's brains.
We get hard on the drop of a fucking hat over the stupidest bullshit, but the second we know we need to get hard, our dick is just like,
you can't control your dick.
It's like,
and when you try to, got hard, it doesn't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that just kind of happens. It has to be synergistic. If you try and assert dominance, it's going to just like middle finger you off to the end of time. So, I think step 1, don't be like, tonight's the night we're going to do that. Because, yes, that can be sexy, but it also, I think, adds too much thought and too much, like, prep.
Yeah.
It's like being like, we're going to fuck. That's 7:15. It's not so fun.
No.
I think surefire way, fuck early. All right, let's say you guys are hanging out for a night. You meet up at 6 o'clock. You're hanging there till 12. You fuck him the second you get there, and then give him some recovery time, and then like
have some food, have some liquids.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if you mean like twice in one like session.
Yeah.
And that's gonna heavily depend on him. But either way, it's all about rest, and it's all about like naturally easing into the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
it's if you're expecting like a back-to-back, come fiesta,
Come Fiesta.
a come fiesta.
Name my new album.
That's I was trying to think of something other than the old porn.
What?
There was like a porn thing called Come Fiesta.
You've been looking up too many porn DVDs.
You have no idea how much time. Anything that was released around 2000, 2003, man, I am well versed in it.
If you were well versed, probably would have remembered the name, but just saying.
I know the name. Come Fiesta.
Oh, okay.
And I was trying to think of a name that wasn't Come Fiesta.
Mm-hmm. Camaraderie.
Yeah, Come
As You
Bonanza. I'm sure that's also a fucking porn thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like rest and like easing into it is like your dick recovery time. Everybody's refractory period is different.
Yeah.
But like literally liquid, Gatorade, maybe some snacks, maybe like a little break, and then just like put the moves on them, and then see how they respond.
And so, like I find it worked better for me if after like a certain amount of time, if we've like just been cuddling or hanging out, or even if we've like we fucked and now we're watching a TV show before we go to bed or whatever, like Netflix or something, like just a casual like maybe like a you back that ass like into a spoon, you know what I mean, and like a little grind.
I think like taking it slowly is definitely the name of the game for
and, like,
round 2.
Nothing too overtly, like don't go straight to like stroking his cock or anything, but like just like a hand on the inner thigh, like get that, stimulate the mind.
Yeah,
his mind first.
The mind is 100% it, and that's the thing. Like there are times where like, and
it
again,
needs
like,
to be his idea.
I'm pretty like lucky. I don't really have much of a refractory period. It's kind of great. So like it really doesn't take too much to get me back in the game. Like I can do back to back. Often.
Can you come every time?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Not every time.
I can usually get hard pretty good, but let's just like, well, I'm just going to go until you're tired, so let me know.
That's the thing. There definitely have been times, and even myself sometimes don't know when it's like too early. You know what I mean? Especially like when I was younger, I'd like jump back in, my cock would be ready to go, and then it's like 12 minutes in, I'm like, God damn it! Like, have you come? Do I pretend I came? Like,
I've definitely pulled the old.
And like you just know that like whatever it's gonna take to make yourself come is just like it's gonna be superhuman or impossible.
Yeah,
it's definitely happened a lot of times, but like more often than not, it's not an issue. But I do think it's almost like the way like men are told, like with women, like take it slow, like really like heat up the forge, blah 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 blah. Now you gotta do that to him, whereas usually you probably don't need to. It's probably going to be detrimental to having sex for any length of time.
Yeah.
But now, you gotta take it slow. You gotta like, work those neck kisses. Just like make out and grind. Like don't just instantly go straight for it. Yeah. And like you want to really like build that pressure, and like you can, hand jobs, blow jobs, just like really like get that blood in there.
See, I think the hand job and blow job thing is like,
after a while. Yeah. Like I mean, start slow and then like
like I said, like it's got to be his idea. You know what I mean? It's got to be like every now and then adjust so like his hand kind of grazes your boobs, or you wiggle in a little bit closer, or the hand sort of goes on the inner thigh below, like just almost uncomfortably close, and that like you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I like this, and that's gonna like. Because once he's sort of like, okay, now I really want to fuck you.
Then he will probably be like, yo, let's fuck.
Yeah.
But also, you don't need to be as coy and sly as Dane is saying. I think that's a really good way to start. But like, you can just like sit in his lap and fucking make out.
Yeah.
You can like just do a whole bunch of stuff. You don't have to like, it doesn't have to be his idea to initiate physical contact, but he does have to want to fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's, so just like, and don't be too hard on yourself, because again, like I know some people, and it's just like they're one and they're done for like a long time.
This is the thing, is like you might be able to get him hard again, and like he might be very, very willing. Yeah. But sometimes our bodies are just like,
the mind is willing.
We're fucking tapped out. Yeah. Like I got no more juice to give. Yeah. Quite literally.
Like there's no worse feeling. Oh, pardon?
Man juice is what I meant. Man juice, baby batter, boy. Liquids.
Well, that's our show, guys. It's don't be upset if he tries and
Male
cannot.
mucus. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
If he cannot, man milk.
Man milk might be better than man mucus or male mucus. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Peen pop.
Peen pop. Oh, like soda.
Peen pop.
Fizzy. Nope, not gonna do that one. I was gonna say penis pus.
So here's the thing: you do it one time, and then the second time you think of it like a pimple, and you want to pop the pus.
Yeah, you
just squeeze it. Get your 2 fingers. Okay, no, don't deliver bodily harm on this person.
This is the answer to the reverse question, where it's like
testicular tea. It's hot.
Oh, I like that.
Ball beverage. Shaft shampoo. Are they getting worse?
Cock conditioner?
Yes. That was a slapping our cock.
Yeah.
Is together. Where the fuck was I? What was I saying?
I don't know.
If you go and they can't, I think the best thing to do is to be like, oh, you got to be chill. You can't be like, oh, like you didn't or whatever. Like, just be honest. Be like, oh, if you want to keep going, like if you want me to suck you, if you want me to rub you, if you want to wait, like I can do it. But if you're good, I'm good.
Yeah.
If you seem upset or like kind of pressure them into keeping on going or whatever, like they're gonna feel like shit, and that's gonna stick in their mind for the next time.
That will linger forever.
Exactly.
They will never forget that ever. Mm-hmm. That will, even if like 20 years and they've kind of worked through it.
Yeah.
It'll be back there. Just sort of.
But if you're really chill about it, then the next time, if you go a second time, they're gonna be like, oh, it doesn't even matter if I don't come, and then they're gonna come. Well, maybe not, but it's going to be more likely because then there's no pressure. They're chill. You're chill. They're just enjoying it. And then something's going to take it by surprise, right?
If there's no fear of judgment or reprisal or anything, they're going to be like, well, worst case scenario, I have sex and don't come. Yeah. Best case scenario, I have sex and I come again. Mm-hmm. So...
yeah, like that's the thing. Like if there's no like downside, then they're not going to care.
Also, there are plenty of times where like I've had great sex and haven't come, and it's just like, I'm happy to just be fucking.
Oh yeah, if I've made you come, I'm good.
And that's the thing, it's like, as long as one of us can get there,
exactly,
I'm pretty good. Or even if afterwards, like if neither of us have come, because that's happened, and we've just been like, that was fun.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like once you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Sex is if sex is fun, it's fun, and it's like,
and it's also done right.
Yeah,
if it's fun, you've done it right. If it's not fun. And it's like, y'all need to listen to our podcast more.
Orgasms are great, but like, if you guys have already come once or twice in the night, and
maybe you're too drunk, maybe you're too tired, maybe you've just gone too many times. Like I once had a I have to exit this out.
Yeah, I think you just minimize it.
Or exit,
yeah.
Boop. Yeah, like I did this silly thing where me and somebody I was sleeping with, we tried to like see how many times we could fuck in a day, and on the 10th time. It like we came, but
God damn it, I don't even know.
Oh
I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Oh yeah, no, we did 10. But I will tell you, we came, but it wasn't fun.
Yeah,
and
it's like that fucking New Girl episode.
Hurt the next day.
Yeah,
like it was sore.
I've had marathon where it's just like it feels like there's still sort of like just someone. You just holding your cock.
Yeah,
and it's just like,
and no matter what, nice hold, not like a comforting, like a little squeeze.
Yeah, someone's just kind of like,
I think it's
like someone who's scared on a roller coaster grabbing your dick, and it's like no matter what you like do, if
that's
you
my
like
fetish.
If you just kind of like turn and your dick rubs on your underwear, you're just like, ow,
and God forbid you get a boner and then you just have that bruised throat. Yeah, no, it was. To be fair, this was like a literal whole day. Like we went and had steak and oysters in between. Like we did a whole fucking thing.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, it wasn't like, 2 hours. It was 12. But yeah, it was, we did, at the end, it was more for the, like, not bragging rights, but more to like tick the box.
Yeah,
you know
just
what
to
I mean?
be like, we did it.
Yeah. And man, it was sore.
Yeah. That doesn't
God knows how she felt, but I don't know. So yeah. I don't know. Did we answer it? I think we did.
We got something.
Just be chill, like hydrate, get some Gatorades, and just fucking like slow it down. Like tease the fucking tits off his dick. Is there still tits on his dick when you're done? You did it wrong. Unless it's yours. Why do so many men have shame about admitting to themselves that they want to fuck hot women? How do we get rid of this shame?
Let me guess where this is from. Who feels shame about that?
I don't know. This is new to me.
I don't think at any point in time I've ever been like, oh God, Niall, I know we're friends and we can talk about anything, but like, I'd really like to have sex with someone who's attractive.
Wait, what?
I know it's disgusting.
No, sorry, what did you say?
I think I would like to have sex with someone who is attractive. A hot woman.
No, I got it. Thank you. That's not my, like, what? What's wrong with you?
I'm so ashamed.
Good. You should be.
And scene. Yeah, I don't, like...
No, I'm...
And another thing.
Yes, and... I'm yelling. I just thought that was really funny. So I'm going to move on, because I don't feel like we need to...
That's not even a thing.
That's not even a thing. But, like, guess what the 73 people commenting on it believe. That, yes, it is a thing. Oh, this one's good.
I mean, I will say to that, on that subject, it's probably the problem that people probably have with this sort of mindset is that you don't want to sleep with attractive women. That's not the problem. It's the fact that you glorify and objectify women who are attractive as nothing more than sexual objects. I think that's probably the root of the shame and the root of the, like, the societal ire of your
treating
bullshit.
Women like objects because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Like that. I think that's where the shame comes in.
Yeah.
Not the fact that you want to sleep with people that you're attracted to.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about that. That is literally how we are designed.
Yo, bro, I slept with some girl last night. Oh shit, were you attracted to her? No. Good.
Yeah, not even close.
Phew.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait. You thought she was hot? Get the fuck out, bro. We're not about that here.
You disgust me.
How dare you make yourself happy?
Don't come back here until you fuck someone you think is ugly.
Okay, so this is a screenshot of a text chain. All right?
Okay.
And I'm going to start with his. And it says, I'll do anything to make you feel special. Time's going by and I'm not getting any younger. Let me make up to you in some way. And then it skips forward to today, 10:40. I don't know when it was taken. And he just says, please. And she replies, unless you're trying to Venmo me $500, tongue emoji, nothing will work. And he says, and this is the question, am I a dumbass if I give in?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% don't give this girl $500. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you want to give her $500, go for it. But, like,
yes,
don't
also, I don't know.
Don't think that it means anything. Like, here's a better idea. Give me $500.
Give our podcast $500. We're giving you advice. She's giving you nothing.
Yeah. If you look at what we are giving you at this time,
at least 10 seconds of advice.
48 episodes. That's almost 2 full days.
Yeah.
Over 2 full days.
Your math is on point. What I love is for once, the comments on Seduction Reddit are on point. This is the dumbest thing I've seen on Reddit today. What the fuck are you doing? Delete her number and forget about it. You look pathetic. Do better, please. Listen to me. I don't care how sexy it is. Don't give her $500, etc. I suck with women, even I'm not this stupid. And he replies, I've been trying for a year to hook up with this girl. My advice.
That's a year too long.
Move on.
Or it's
it's probably
50 weeks too long.
Yeah, no, man, if she's literally being like, unless you pay me like a decent chunk of fucking money, nothing will work. Then
also, it's not even like she's saying, give me $500 and we'll fuck. She's saying that the only way to please her is to give her $500. Yeah. There's not, like, you're not getting anything in return from this. It's not even like, if you want to go on a date with me, pay me $500.
Which also is a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's another, can of worms to unpack. But, like, you're not, at that point, you're literally just throwing, like, you're not hooking up with her.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another fucking year, and you're going to be $500 poorer.
I'm also assuming that she's 70% not serious about this. I assume she's mostly telling you to fuck off.
Yes, I think this is a very like.
I think it's a fuck off with a little hint of. But I'm a little poor.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, she's throwing at the wall. She was at 6.
It's like, here's the thing: fuck off, but also pints.
It's if she said any amount higher, I think it would have been very clear that she's like, unless you give me $1 million. But she put it in like a realm of it's a lot, but like
it's doable.
It's still,
and also you're considering it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm assuming after a whole year, you've probably harassed this poor person enough. Give her the money, man.
Yeah,
give her the money and get the fuck out.
It's probably reparations. You probably owe her.
Yeah.
You've probably sent her all sorts of crude shit.
Yeah, man.
And you know what I mean? Maybe she can throw this $500 to a couple therapy sessions to get you out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, or just like, I don't know,
a new phone number. Maybe she could go
first and last month. So she can move out of the city and get the fuck away from you.
Yeah. Although I want to know what city where $250 is rent.
Well, I meant like add it to, you know, like help towards, but also, I don't know, could live in the boonies.
That's true. I'm sure there's somewhere.
Yeah, no, like, don't do it, but also maybe do if you're that worse. That bad? That worse?
That
Jesus.
worse.
Jesus.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Oh, I've done it. I've done it.
You done it again?
I've done it again. Spent a lot of time.
Yes, y'all.
And I was thinking, I spent a lot of time going through Kid Cockies, and I was like, I think we need some fresh blood.
I'm sorry, is there a new challenger approaching?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I might bring them back. I didn't read a whole lot because this one it was the first one I clicked on, and it was just, I was like, this needs to be shared.
So wait, it is someone we've already done?
No, this is a new guy.
Okay, that's why I asked, and you said no.
Sorry, I thought you meant like, is it someone who rivals my affection for Kid Cocky?
No, I was just making a Smash Bros joke.
Then yes, a new challenger approaches.
I'd love to see his outline.
This is Duffy Boy, and the movie is Carnival Man Whores.
Yes.
I'm just gonna. It's very apparent how he feels about this movie, so I'm just gonna run down the scores that he's given it. Overall rating, D-. Female looks, not applicable.
Wait, I'm sorry?
Female looks, not applicable.
Are there just dudes?
Yes, this is I'm pretty sure he exclusively reviews. I think he's the gay porn correspondent.
Hell yeah.
I also wanted to get something new. Male looks, C-.
Okay, wait, one thing. Is this his own grading score, or is it the website's?
I've seen people use this on other things, but it's not consistent across. There's really no consistency from reviewer to reviewer.
I would just love to know why.
Even from review to review by the same person.
Because Carnival Man Whores does entirely sound like a gay film. So why the fuck do you need to be like, female looks, huh?
No, I've seen this used
I just think it's
as a
funny.
template. Sex, D-.
Oh god.
Plot acting, D-. Extras, D-. AV quality.
Extras?
AV quality, not applicable.
Oh, the shade. And I mean that in two ways. One, because there's probably a lot of shade because the lighting sucks, but...
Yeah. So he breaks down sort of like the cast and the director and everything. So Carnival Man Whore, production company, legend. Director, no director listed. They realized that if their name was attached to this movie, their career as a porn director would be over. Cast, no actors credited. Read below and you'll find out why.
What?
Are you ready? Wow. This is the worst piece of shit I've seen in a long time. I think it wins my title for worst porn I've ever seen. I'm actually angry that I wasted 1 hour and 51 minutes of my Saturday morning having to watch it.
Saturday morning?
Can
I also just ask or point out that despite that, it didn't fail. It probably got the D. It still passed.
I guess, yeah. I mean, he probably still jerked off to it.
Well, didn't we all?
I just love the idea of this guy, Duffy Boy waking up at 9 a.m. and pouring himself a tea and he's giving himself a good, breakfast and then just
1 hour
down.
and 51 minutes later he's like, "Ugh,
yeah,
damn it."
Yeah,
God,
at 11 o'clock, 10 to 11, he's like, ah.
He goes to meet his friends for brunch. They're like, "Hey, how are you doing?" He's like, "Not good." I fucked fucking hate Saturdays.
If by some unfortunate accident you rent this movie and decide to watch it, fast forward through the first 21 minutes.
By some accident?
I think he means that, like, you know, you go through and you're like, Carnival Man horror? That sounds great.
It was funny.
You
ruined the joke.
It is nothing but footage of the cast. Oh, sorry. If by some unfortunate accident you rent this movie and decide to watch it, fast forward through the first 21 minutes. It is nothing but footage of the cast dancing around, throwing confetti in the air, occasionally pulling out their dicks, trying to reenact a carnival scene. And trust me, these guys are worse dancers than they are cocksuckers. The first sex scene, if you want to call this sex, is between a really cute, hunky, tattooed go-go dancer and some skinny boy.
Okay, sounds about
You know
right.
I like my boys a little muscly and tatted, so I thought watching the first 21 minutes of this shit was going to be worth it. But unfortunately, as soon as these two start going at it, I knew it was doomed.
Oh, God.
The go-go dancer poorly licks the skinny boy's nipples for a while before offering his limp noodle for a blowjob.
Okay, I'm sorry. How can you poorly lick a nipple?
Well, this guy managed.
Was he missing?
Maybe he's just like straight up like ice cream cone licking it.
But
Like just full, like just like.
Even then, I don't know. Was he missing? Was he just like poking at it?
I don't know. It's no wonder it takes a bit of time for him to get hard. The skinny boy sucks dick worse than a teenager with braces. This poor excuse for a blowjob ends and the penetration begins. Go-Go Boy pumps rhythmically and slaps ass now and then, while Skinny Boy is leaned over the table with no hard-on, looking as thrilled as someone does receiving a rectal exam. Skinny Boy flips onto his back. Go-Go pumps with the same rhythmic monotony. Skinny Boy still has no hard-on. Me, still pissed off. Cut over to the party show boys dancing horrifically. Cut back to the regularly scheduled sex scene already in doggy-style progress. Still with no boner. Changing positions. Bad cum shot. Scene is finished.
Bad cum shot? What's bad about it?
I don't know. Maybe they're
there
missing.
Not enough? Is this guy's aim? Maybe he's just like on one of those things where like, is he cross-eyed? I don't know. You maybe can't see behind the mask. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
His just aim is wild. He's really bad at Apex.
I'd say thank fucking God, but unfortunately, since the sex is over, it goes back to the dancing. And I found myself asking, what is worse? Watching these people have sex or watching them dance? After several more minutes of my life are wasted, the next real sex abruptly starts. As the camera circles around the dance floor, it focuses on some guy wearing a mask. Boner free, of course, sitting on a friend's dick. One of the dancers come over, starts to suck his dick for about 20 seconds, and then dances off, taking the camera with him to show us everyone dancing yet again. When the camera finally goes back to the sex, it is over, and we see the three people who were briefly involved in it jerking off on the couch. The three come, and the movie goes back to, you guessed it,
dancing.
More dancing.
Man, I want to see this dancing.
The final sex scene begins with a group of guys jerking off on the side of the dance floor. It cuts to some dancing, cuts back to them sucking dick, cuts back to some dancing, and then cuts back to one getting fucked as people dance around him and occasionally stick their dicks in his mouth. They fucking suck for a bit before the bottom, and one of his friends excuse themselves to a couch away from the festivities. They exchange horrible blowjobs and then take turns fucking each other.
How bad are these blowjobs?
I'm not sure, since neither of them seem to be able to keep a hard-on. But they do, and they come, bringing this insult to the porn industry to a close. As for extras, they suck too. Of course, it had your typical internet information and a still photo section, but who the fuck wants to waste more time looking at pictures of these awful porn stars? Now, if I come off sounding upset in this review, it's because I am.
Yeah, we got that.
Like I said in the beginning, this movie was a waste of my Saturday morning.
Why do you need to state that twice?
Whoever made this
Would it have been better if it was another time?
Yeah, maybe a Saturday afternoon.
That's fine.
Maybe a Thursday evening.
Oh, definitely okay.
Whoever made this crap obviously needs a good fuck in the a-hole, so we can see how hot man sex truly should be. If you rent this movie after my review, go fuck your a-hole. And if someone rents this for you after reading my review, fuck them in the a-hole and tell them they have no taste in good old-fashioned smut.
He's so angry.
He's so angry.
I want to see this dancing.
I know. I tempted to look it up.
If this podcast was a visual medium, I could only assume that going forward we would have that dancing as every cut between scenes,
just like our transition.
Yeah, 100%. Why did we?
Although I imagine a lot of their dicks are out, so we probably couldn't.
You could rotoscope some vaginas in.
Just our logo over all of the
dating
dicks.
is hard, and so are we. You ready for some more bullshit from the seduction web? Yeah. I'm gonna paraphrase this because whatever. I'm gonna act. This is gonna be another scene.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna be Trisectrix, and you're gonna be you.
Okay.
Yo. Hey, you got any tips on beach day game? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's summertime. People are hitting the beach. What openers do you use? Who do you approach and how? This is beach day game.
I think my beach day game is 100%. I think it's just talking to everyone. Or making a fucking rad sandcastle. Or going around and fucking up everyone's sandcastle. Maybe I'm just a bully.
It's possible. I really like the sandcastle one, actually. I hadn't expected any kind of real shit. I think, make a really cool sandcastle.
Yeah.
And if a girl comes up, or a boy, what are you into? We don't know.
Whatever.
And they're like, hey, nice sandcastle. Then one, good job. But two, they're sick. They're awesome. Unless they meant it sarcastically, in which case it might be Dane bullying you.
If you see me running towards your sandcastle, do whatever you can to get me out of the way, because I will fuck that sandcastle up.
No, he will fuck the sandcastle.
Then I will have sex with that sandcastle.
Yeah. And then carnival dance away badly.
Yeah. Bad cum shot, and then I'm out of there.
I'll badly lick your nipples, and while I'm doing it, Dane's gonna fucking belly flop on your fucking sandcastle. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Fuck buddies. Dating is hard, and so is building a sandcastle in our vicinity.
Yeah, I think what you need to do, here's a combination of what I've learned from the seduction subreddit. You make a sweet ass fucking sandcastle.
Mm-hmm. Then you throw that sand in the girl's eyes.
Yeah, or when
take her on a visual roller coaster.
When someone inevitably comes up and been like, "Hey man, that's a fucking sick ass sandcastle." You say, "Yeah, I know. Where's yours, loser?" Neg. Immediately push pull.
I will say, I know you're joking, but if a girl comes up and says, hey, really nice sandcastle, and you challenge her to a sandcastle building competition, that's probably really cool, though. I don't know, man.
To be fair, I probably would.
Right? Like, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. Don't call her a loser.
I'd call her a loser.
But, make it a joke. I don't know, man. Challenge her to a fucking... I thought we were going to just rag on this guy, but build a sandcastle, challenge him to a sandcastle building competition. This is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly... If you want to go to the beach and just, see what you can do, see who you can attract, go to the dollar store and buy that big, mesh sack of all the beach toys, of the shovels and the pails and stuff, and find a couple cuties, throw your shit down in front of them and be like, sandcastle battle, let's go, what up?
I'm not gonna lie.
And then just start aggressively building sandcastles in front of them until either they're they move away or they join you.
Well, don't do it to the point where they move away.
No, that's your only option. Either you fight me in a sandcastle battle.
This is a good idea, and you're ruining it by being over the top jokey.
It's my kingdom. I've put a castle there.
I will say,
if they're not going to participate in my royal festivities, they can find a new place to lie down.
I will say a few things, but one of them is there's this really cool Dollarama game you can get. It's like Frisbee goals, where there's two inflatable cylinders with a little Frisbee hole in them, and there's all these rules. But those cylinders, 1, work on the sand if you want to play Frisbee golf with them. 2, work on the water because they float. 3, double as beer coolers, so get that just in general. There's a beach tip from your boy Niall. But on top of that, what you need to bring to the beach is some oil.
So this isn't about sandcastles at all.
And you know what you do? You turn and you say, hey, I want me to oil you up. But it's not to a girl you're saying it to. You're saying it to your bro. And then you oil your bro up. And then you get all your other bros. And you oil yourselves up. And then you play volleyball sensually against each other.
I agree.
While oiled.
There's one step I'm afraid you're going to miss. I'm going to let you finish.
And then you play. And you play. And you just you jump and you play. And then you make sandcastles.
No, you've missed one of the most crucial steps.
You play Danger Zone.
No,
by Kenny Loggins.
No, the wrong Kenny Loggins. It's Playing with the Boys by Kenny Loggins.
Why not both?
At the same time, you have two boom boxes, both sides, amp for amp. You're playing two Kenny Loggins songs.
Every time the opposing team scores, you play Danger Zone because that's let's be fair right now. Me and you, let's put out there. They score, that is dangerous, right?
But you're also playing with the boys the whole time.
Wait. You score playing with the boys. Because the boys, guess what? You're winning.
But who decides? So we are just concurrently playing both sides. Amp for amp.
I don't think you're listening. If you score playing with the boys, if they score, danger zone. Because, like, let's be fair.
But am I the one in charge of the music?
No. If you score playing with the boys, if they score, dangerous. Like, it's dangerous. They're getting. Do you not understand? They get another point. They're closer to beating you, right?
And then
sandcastles. Yeah, I think
to be honest, I've wanted to do this in reality, not the sandcastle bit, but like I've wanted to
want to oil me up and play volleyball. You just have to ask.
100%, and have like an old school '80s fucking boombox just blaring Kenny Loggins playing with the boys on loop.
Let's do it.
Because
can that be our year thing? That's
maybe
our only like thing we release is just us playing volleyball playing with the boys.
We need
how many boys?
We need 4 people
on each team.
No, 2 and 2.
Shit.
And here's the thing: 3 are shirtless. One of them wearing a shirt,
tank top,
and no t-shirt. Strangely, he's the like uncomfortable. Like he's the one that makes me uncomfortable.
Of course,
it's not the sweaty shirtless boys. It's the one who doesn't take a shirt.
Well, the thing is,
what is he hiding?
Yeah, the best thing is like I look at the other 3. I know exactly how much oil you have on you. Look at him. I don't know.
Maybe no.
The thing is, like,
maybe not a drop of oil.
But that's the thing. He could be dry, which is like that's fucking weird, man. Or like we know we got like a meter radius around someone lighting a match, someone lighting a cigarette. You know, a lighter. For him, if he over oiled, like fuck, could be 2 meters, could be 3. We could be in danger.
One might even say we're in
the danger zone while playing with the boys.
We did it, Kenny Loggins. R.I.P.
Is he?
I don't know.
Can I just point out that we, like, I know it probably sounded like we edited that. We did it at the exact same time, and I'm very impressed. Don't you dare touch that part, Dane.
Why would I?
I don't know.
I added another part to make it sound like we didn't say it at the same time.
You fucking turd. Okay, go. Or will I go again?
No, I have one more.
Oh, I'm going to end this with some weird-ass shit.
Okay. Because I'm getting very warm.
Oh my god, I've been sweaty since like 5 minutes in. Wait, we have another Agent Luxury, right?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. This is the last one. And then
P.S. You're the best.
We're out of Agent Luxury questions after that.
For now.
For this, yes. Until you have a... I mean, I hope she never has to ask this question again.
That's the thing. It's like, Agent Cody Wanks, haven't heard from them in a while. Did they just get sick of us? Or are they just doing so well?
Did we just solve all of his problems?
If you're listening, send us a message. Say yes or no. I don't know which one means which, but send it.
He has brought up the idea of making a sex tape, which I think would be fun. Honestly, though, I don't know it would be as hot and as sexy as he imagines it. Mostly because I am too inexperienced to be very sexy on camera. Have you guys ever made one? Any tips here?
I would say, yeah, there's a lot to think about there. It's a new enough relationship, right?
They've dated for 9 months. But they were long distance for 8, and they've recently started sleeping together within this month.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you want to be comfortable with somebody having a video of you in an intimate situation that they, you need to be able to trust them that they're not going to, give it out or show other people or do whatever. That's step 1.
Okay.
Okay, no, you go.
I'm going to add on to that is it doesn't matter how much you trust someone. If you are going to make a sex tape, I would say delete it immediately. Like, it's not something you keep around. And not because you worry if you break up, he's going to do something. But it's like, there was that whole Snapchat leak.
Yeah.
That, like, we think Snapchats are gone after the, 24 hours or whatever after you watch it. But it's all stored somewhere.
Yeah.
And someone leaked a shit ton of nudes of people.
Yeah. And so also just, like, I'm sure you're not phone, using your video recorder on a tripod. Probably using your phone. We found 2-3 phones between us.
Yeah.
Each. I don't know.
That's the thing. You
found
get
a bunch
drunk,
of shit.
You leave it in an Uber or anything. You know what I mean? It's like, just because that person, that your partner would never, ever do anything like that, even if you guys break up, even if it's messy, whatever, he has the moral integrity to not release any sexy videos you guys have taken together, it doesn't mean that someone's not going to mug him.
Yeah.
And
or
all of a sudden
you lose your phone or you accidentally...
There's any number of things that can happen to your digital files that it's not worth it to take the risk. So make your video...
Unless you're 1,000,000% okay with that, which I don't... It is up to you. It's just you really need to be aware of those things.
If you really want to, put it on a fucking USB drive and throw it in a safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Then the safe goblin will get it, but,
I mean, you have to worry about fucking bank heists, which I'm pretty sure is what Fast and Furious 5 is about.
Probably.
At some point.
Yeah, that's the thing. Somebody drives a fucking Camaro through your house while drinking Coronas with their family. Like, what are you going to do then? Your nudes are...
They fucking throw a chain around your safe.
Yep.
They drive down the street. Are you going to fucking drag race after them?
I don't think so, because Vin Diesel got that NOS. You got NOS? That's the thing.
NOS?
Firstly, you need
How's
to
your
get
drifting
NOS.
skills?
Yeah, learn to turn, get NOS.
Sorry, this got really aggressive real fast. I'm sorry, I'm all hyped up with the sandcastle idea.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like, just be aware. Like, they're it's not like it's a risk-free thing to do.
Yeah.
Also, like, you got to be aware of, in another sense, like, people, like, you aren't going to look like people on porn because, 1, you're not shot that way. 2, you're not lit that way. 3, you're not made up that way, like makeup-wise.
Have you seen the, like, that thing where it's like porn stars when they arrive on set and porn stars after, like, before they shoot their scene?
No.
And it's crazy. Like, there's this great a porn makeup artist released this thing to be like, okay, we need to stop equating women in porn to reality, because they're like, here are the women that show up on set, and it's like they look like completely different people. And it's a really cool article. I might actually post it on the group because it's cool to look at.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It's like they're in the makeup chair for like an hour, if not longer.
And not just their faces.
Yeah.
Everything.
And it's they have like a
they're
professional makeup
professionals.
artist
Like,
and a professional hairstylist.
Yeah. You have as much chance of looking like them as you do as like going up and doing Riverdance the same way. You know what I mean? Like, but on top of that, like, there are literally like, if you know anyone who's like an influencer or a model or whatever, there are tricks to posing and to putting yourself and arranging and angles and blah, 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 blah. And the same is true with sex, where like, I've done the video thing and I have had people be upset being like, oh, like my leg was up in the air and like my calf was like swinging on my fat. You know what I mean? Like, I feel really fat. Like, I look at that, like, my muscles are, like, shaking back and forth, or, like, this, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, because you're not tensing them, because you're, like, a human. You know what I mean? You're not, like, consciously going, oh, I'm on this angle, I'm doing this, my leg is tense, my leg is rigid, my leg is blah. Like, you're just, like...
But it's also a wild thing, because, like, I promise you, if you took the time to look at, like, professional porn, I'm sure you could find someone's calf swinging.
I'm sure you
could.
Hey,
but guess what? Well, I'm sure there's one fucking calf pervert out there who's wildly jerking off, and that's fine. I'm not kink shaming you, but like, that's not what people are watching porn for.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, you just, again, by all means, if you want to do it, but you need to be aware of those things and not let them really get you down, because like, you're gonna be like, wow, I look like shit, or wow, I do this, or wow, like whatever. But you gotta realize you're missing the light, you're missing the directors, you're missing the cuts, you're missing the editing, you're missing the makeup, you're missing the like the specific fucking workout platform for this porn video that's your fucking career. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna look like that. And if you're cool with that, that's cool.
On the flip side, chances are he's going to be turned on by the act of it more than the end product. Because again, he's not producing this. He's happy to just film you, because there's that sort of
that turn on being watched.
That of being like, oh, like, you're my personal porn star. You know what I mean? And like, and if you're,
and vice versa. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And there's like that, there's that really cool thing. So like, don't worry too much. Again, if you're cool with it and you're willing to try it, don't worry too much about the end product. Think of the act of it. You know what I mean? The fact that you guys have done it together, you fooled around. And what I would say is, immediately after, when you guys are like relaxing and cooling down, watch it. Or if you want to make them come twice in a night, after you've made your video, tell them to pull it up after a couple minutes and be like, let's watch it.
But get them a Gatorade first.
Yeah. Hydrate the poor boy first.
Sponsored by.
And then as you're watching it, maybe your hand finds its way down to the dick.
Maybe you tell him how hot he looks fucking you.
Yeah.
You know?
And be like, fuck, I want you to do that right now.
Yeah.
Let's do this again.
Yeah.
It might be enough to sort of, kick it in.
That's true. I just want people to be prepared for the self-conscious dragon that's going to rear its way up, because
you're going to look pale as fuck.
Yeah, you're going to look weird.
Your
There's
hair's
going
gonna
to be
be a
parts of
mess.
you that are different proportions than you hoped or than you looked or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, none of us look perfect at all, ever. So once you're aware of that and you're cool with that, by all means, you know, and be aware that maybe he's going to look at it and be a little self-conscious about things, because again, y'all ain't professional porn stars, I assume.
Yeah.
And like, it is literally a profession, it's production, it's this whole thing. But if you're good, fuck yeah, do it. You know, just be aware, I think is.
And here's
the
my
main
tip to
thing.
you: pull the camera back a bit.
Oh yeah, don't go too close.
Don't go too close.
Nobody wants the back of those balls.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry, somebody does.
Yeah.
But
someone, the same guy who's fucking calves in the back of ball sacks.
Hey,
that's what I'm into.
Hey, you know what? Leave Dave out of this.
You know what?
Sorry, Agent Dave.
Yeah, I mean, like, whatever, do your thing.
Yeah. No, again, if you want to do it, do it. And
it's one of those things where you can, like, you guys can teach each other. Like, if you want to keep doing it, be like, okay, next time, maybe we need a little more lighting this way, or maybe we'll turn, like, the light, the flash on the camera on. Let me tell you, that will make your eyes pop. Just saying. But yeah, no, there's tons of things you can do to, and I highly doubt the first time you do it, you're gonna be like, damn, we nailed it. But it's a possibility.
We believe in you.
I do believe in you. And that's our last Agent Luxury question.
For
We've
now.
cleared the docket.
We've done it.
I
also, you're the best.
Yeah. Let's end this, boy.
This is the last. Wait, are you comfy?
Yes.
Audibly make yourself comfortable. This is The Last Banquet by Jonathan Grimwood. Reaching behind me, I found the brie and broke off a fragment, sucking her nipple through it. She tasted almost as she had the day I took a drop of milk on my finger. And Manon smiled when she realized what I was doing. You know the peasant saying, if you can't imagine how neighboring vineyards can produce such different wines, hold one finger in your woman's quim, another up her arse, then taste both and stop asking stupid questions. My fingers found both vineyards. At the front, she tasted like salt, as anchovy and delicious. At the rear, bitter like chocolate and smelling strangely of tobacco.
No!
Oh, it's so good when I don't pre-read them, because I always expect that's it. Also, quim? I don't know if you can use quim and arse in the same sentence.
Well, they just undid it.
Well, that's your boys for the week.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening. It's been a pleasure. I hope you had half as much fun as we did, and I hope you're not nearly as sweaty as we are right now.
I hope you're twice as sweaty as we are.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe
if you have
after listening to that tobacco asshole.
Yeah. Tobacco hole?
Tobacco.
Tabasco?
Tabasco hole?
Oh.
Tabasco hole. Ooh.
If you have a question, to get the treatment like we've given Agent Luxury over the past 2 weeks, we will answer your questions.
Yeah,
even if
we
you
don't
have
give a fuck.
multiple of them. We'll get through them all. Even Agent Cobra, we went through like 5 of her questions.
If you're out there going, oh, I shouldn't send them that much. No, we're like, these guys are the best because they sent us some.
Yeah.
So,
it makes our jobs easier because we don't have to go into Reddit to find random questions.
Guess what? Agent Luxury, she's up the top now.
Yeah.
Not maybe the first, but she's up there.
Yeah.
Like, we got a little fucking...
She's on the leaderboard,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, she's on the fucking leaderboard. I think top 3, definitely.
Probably. Yeah.
Good job.
So if you have a series of questions, one question, even if you're like, it's not really that important, throw it our way. We'll probably have something to say about it. Yeah.
Worst case, we go, lol, and we mention it.
We talked about fucking sandcastles for like 10 minutes today.
If you have any sandcastle questions.
Oh, man. If you need advice on sandcastle building, hit me up.
If you want to talk about Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, or Apex Legends.
Some beer.
Look, we don't know what the hell we're doing.
We don't really care what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll talk about anything. But if you do want to reach out to us, either to talk about something we said, if you have a differing opinion, we say all the time, we want this to be a conversation.
Yeah, and we are not perfect.
Yeah, so you can reach out to us on a variety of platforms. You can email us at fbuddiespodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/FCKBuddiesPodcast, and you can find us on Twitter at FCK_buddies.
Thank you, Josh Eagle and the Harvest Cities, for the song Paper Stars. As per usual.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I like it.
It every now and then it pops up on like my Spotify. I have a playlist and it's like the whole song is there and I'm just like,
I've never listened to the whole song.
Oh, hey, it's there.
Probably shouldn't admit it. I don't know. I think it would be weird if I did.
Honestly, it's very strange to listen to it because
it's like I've never listened to a Bim Bam song fully. I don't think I could.
It's kind of surreal to hear the whole thing and be like, because like you get to the part that we use and I'm just like, hey, there it is.
Nice.
Do you have a Dan for us?
I actually don't, because last week you said that we are supporting him, so I stopped.
No, we have to.
All right, that's the end. Bye, guys.
No, we need another Dan.
Then go find one your goddamn self.
Okay, here we go. How to make sure that your ex never leaves you.
All right. You're not far off. You ready?
Yep.
New post. How can I get my ex to stop being so indecisive and just make a decision to be with me or not?
Oh, Daniel.
Guess what? They have.
Yeah, they have. They're your ex.
Can we just like reread that? Like, they're your ex.
They've made the decision. Hey, you know when they broke up with you and became your ex?
Yeah. Wait, was that
a decision?
Was that a decision? Can they just stop being so indecisive?
Oh, God. They're always like, hey, I don't want to be with you. But, like, can you just make a decision?
Make up your mind.
My name is Dane Miller.
Does your ex secretly want you to fight for the relationship? And I'm not Spain. That was also one.
And we're playing with the boys.